Hello everyone, welcome to Group 2 with me Anna Fitratulayla as the first presenter and M. Farim Muzaki as the second presenter. Now I'd like to explain you about Design Meeting Context, a general English course for Burmese Adults. Then, the curriculum design focus is environment analysis, and the language learning context is English as a foreign language, and the learners is post-secondary students. Let's go to the introduction. Dove and Jones in 1999 state the facts about the language in use is that no two language classes are alike. Students vary in level, age, and interests, and may have different cultural and learning backgrounds. Classes are vary in size, physical, layout, and formality. Teachers have different teaching styles, and learners may have widely differing ideas about what and how they need to learn. English for Life recognizes the international use of English. The themes and characters reflect situations that are meaningful to everyone. Contexts are chosen from a wide range of countries, not just in English-speaking world. Then in Burma, teachers and students are in low-resource environment. Therefore, they might find some problems like the books are very expensive, the image do not photocopy clearly, the teacher's notes are in high-level English, and the methodology is confusing for teachers. Burma has a lack support from political, economic, and educational. Then, for conducting environment analysis, there are four factors. The first is student factors, the second is teacher factors, the third is situation factors, and the fourth is project factors. So, the question is, what are their current language proficiencies? What are their prior language learning experience? What are their interests? And many others. And the student factors here in Burma, the students have acquired an upper elementary level of English through formal instruction or using English in daily working. And the pre-intermediate level students will have completed high school. Many have bachelor's degree from Burmese universities. And being familiar with grammar or translation methodology with an emphasis on rote learning or in memorizing. Having had limited exposure to the world beyond Burma or the border. So inside Burma, media censorship is tight and contact with visitors restricted. Refugee camps in Thailand do not allow unofficial visitors, and refugees are not normally allowed to travel outside the camps. Many programs are located in communities without electricity, computers, or telephones. Next is teachers factors. So the questions you can see in the pictures. How much input do they have on curriculum, syllabus, or material selection and use? What training have they had, and many others. And here the result, the teachers factors. So in Burma, the teacher is the career educators. What are they? So the career educators are those who has a purpose to provide the best in teaching. These teachers want to see clear progress from their students. They really want to explore different teaching techniques and are receptive to new ideas. Some have had formal training teacher, either in country or overseas, and this teacher often start their own projects or has a position in NGOs and community schools. And the second, teachers who are not teaching by choice. So in Burma, the teachers, there's the teachers who are not teaching by choice. In many communities, educated people are expected to teach as the lack of teachers. As most teaching jobs are poorly paid, many hold down several jobs. Therefore, in making lesson planning, marking assignments, and ongoing professional development are not their high priorities. And the fourth teachers is experienced teacher who doesn't really want to use modern methodology. These teachers have had successful learning experiences using more traditional approaches. And the next is foreigners. So the foreigners is the volunteers or employees of NGOs and private language schools with varying levels of experience and qualifications. And the next is situation factors. So you can see the question. And here, so that's the situation in Burma. The English language learning is compulsory in Burma from kindergarten, high school, through high school. But in practice, teachers use Burmese in explaining students memorize and repeat English text word by word. So in practice, the teacher use Burmese, but the students memorize and repeat English word by word. You can see in the picture. Those are the post-secondary school in rural Karen State, Burma. And the situation factors, the other situation factors, there are many independent language programs such as small classes at teacher's house, very large fee or low-cost community-based classes, and course offered by international organization or British Council. And the next is curriculum projects prioritizes working with community-based non-profit classes, although the materials are made available to all. And on Thailand-Burma border, CP works with two main types of program. English classes set up by political exile organizations and post-secondary schools based in refugee camps and in migrant communities. Most camps have limited, expensive, and officially prescribed access to telephone and the internet. Movement in and out of the camps is tightly restricted by the Thai authorities. The next is project factors. So you can see the questions. And the project factors is that the curriculum project is a branch of Thai Bai education. So the Thai Bai aims to equip these individuals with the knowledge, skill, attitudes, qualifications, and networks necessary to work effectively for social justice, human development, and reconciliation in Burma. Project factors have played an important role. First draft of the course were research compiled and implemented by one person with assistance from two other project staff primarily engaged in one project. And the next is CP is able to offer ongoing teacher and program support varies greatly from class to class and from year to year. That's all. Thank you.